Hey, what is going on, guys? I am back here with another video, and today I will walk you through 3 things you need to have on your product page that will increase your conversions and that will also help you in the process of connecting with the customers and making sure you are making the sales process with your customers as smooth as possible and avoiding any kind of pitfalls and struggles along the way. So let's just get started right away. This will be a pretty quick video, so just before we jump in, if you like my content, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where you can DM me any questions you have with your e-commerce stores and e-com related questions. So let's just get started right away. First of all, as you can see, the first thing we see here is the add to cart button. I see so many stores with an add to cart button that is in a very neutral color compared to the store in general. So for the store in general, you usually want to go with a plain white or a almost white background, preferably white or slightly gray. I like to go with white. So pick a color for the add to cart button that really pops out and that you can't really miss. For this one, for example, a green button that really pops out. Green is also a good color. It kind of gives that feel of security, and it's a good color to look at. Maybe red colors are more like warning kind of color that you don't want to use for add to cart button. If you're not using green, you can use orange. That usually works very well. Or just something that really pops out compared to the color scheme of the store. For this particular add to cart button, I would make it bigger. If you can't do it in your theme, you can just ask a developer on Fiverr or Upwork to do it for you. It will not cost you a lot of money, and it goes really quick if you don't know how to do it yourself. So first of all, yeah, color on the add to cart button and also the size of the add to cart button. You really want to make it bigger. For this one, I would make it wider, so it covers more of the screen so that you really just can't miss it. But maybe on mobile it looks better, I don't know. You want to make sure that your product page looks good on mobile. I see so many stores that look good on the computer because that's where we are making the store, right? But they don't ever check how their store looks on the phone, which is where most of the customers are actually, especially if you're using Instagram and Facebook advertising. Let's move on to the next one, and this is a very common mistake I see as well on a lot of dropshipping stores. This is more specific to dropshipping. So if you are dropshipping, especially from AliExpress, your items are most likely being shipped with e-packet or something similar to that, and the delivery times on those items are about 2 to 6 weeks. I sometimes put 2 to 4 weeks, and you want to make sure that the customers are in line with that expectation so that they know that it's not a 2 or 3 day shipping, or with Amazon like a 1 day shipping. Always put that on the product page, even though it may hurt your conversion slightly. I like to put it down at the end of the description so that at least it's on there. If people want to look for the shipping time, they can find it there, and they have that expectation when placing the order. What happens is otherwise is that people will order it, and then when it doesn't show up within a week, they will think they are getting scammed or something in those kind of lines, and you will get a lot of chargebacks on Stripe, PayPal, and your payment processors will basically shut you down if you get too many disputes within a short amount of time. So make sure you have that in place. And lastly, we have the security badge, the trust badge as I like to call it. You can place it at the end of the description or here above or below the add to cart button. Actually, just so people see it, I would make it smaller if I would put it on the under the add to cart button, maybe like a line kind of thing. And if it's down here, you can make it bigger, include more things. It's really your preference. You can also test it out. Like if you want to A/B test it, split test it, you can try one product page where you have the trust badge on under the add to cart button, and one page where you have it at the end of the description, and just see if it makes any difference for your product page. So that's basically it. That's a quick little video on 3 things you need to make sure you are doing right with your product page, and make sure you have this in place so that you know that your conversions are not getting hurt by this, or that you will not face any problems later down the line when you're scaling and people are thinking, hey, where's my package after 3 days? So they will have that expectation in mind. So that is it for this video. If you like the content, give it a big thumbs up. And if you have any question, of course, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And also follow me on Instagram. As I said, you can just DM me any questions you have, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible, answering those questions for you guys. So that's it. I will see you guys in the next video.